guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today Mojang has released the 23W32A snapshot of Minecraft, and it's got this thing. Yeah, we haven't seen that before. So yeah, this is a network traffic log, basically, that you can open with Control F3. I do believe it's not working right now because I am not on a server. I'm on a single-player world, and yeah. Another change is that the eye armor trim and the wild armor trims are now, they don't have floating pixels on the chainmail helmet, which means if you put the eye armor trim on the chainmail helmet, you get this. A literal normal chainmail helmet. There's literally no point in it. I disabled all my resource packs to make sure that wasn't the cause of it. It's kind of pointless. It's kind of upsetting. Feeding a camel cactus now properly provides the correct signal for the sculk sensor and calibrated sculk sensor. Previously, it would output the signal of what a mob interaction would be, but now it's going to output the item consumed signal. Some changes to the formatting of potion effect related NBT tags have been changed, and the data pack version is now 17 because of this, which makes me sad because it was 16 before, which was the same version as the resource pack, and now it's 17, and the resource pack is still 16 as far as I know, which, yeah, like I said, makes me sad that it's not consistent. Certain mobs in previous versions of Minecraft, when they would step, they would have the subtitle say like Piglin Steps, which is really interesting. They do have their own unique footstep sounds if you listen closely. Yep, those are definitely unique footstep sounds, which no other mob has, so you are able to identify them if you have your sound on. However, in the subtitles, they've now made it so it just shows up as footsteps, which is very, very interesting to me. I thought they would go the other way with this and make it so each mob that has its own footstep sounds would show up as like skeleton steps, and then like creepers would just show up as footsteps because they have the normal footstep sounds. Same thing with Endermen. But no, it actually seems they've gone the other way with this and made it so everything just shows up as footsteps, which I don't really like. I'm not sure why they did this. Very, very strange. A couple things I missed in the last video. I did record this, but it wasn't on the on the final recording. It somehow got removed. Is that sniffers, when damaged, will now panic properly even when they're on a lead. And diamond ore was made much more abundant in the last snapshot. Another change which I was for at first when I heard it. I thought, you know what? Diamond ore does need a little bit of a buff. It takes forever. You can mine for thousands of blocks without hitting a single ore vein. But it almost seems to me that they've gone a little bit too far with this. If you look around, there's, I think, more diamond ore than redstone. Or at least more veins. I'm not sure if there's actually more or not. And what was listed as a strange error on the bug tracker has been fixed, so you shouldn't get that error in your log anymore. That was new to 23W31A, but it is fixed now. Okay, and correcting myself about the last one, mending is not becoming impossible in the new experimental changes to villagers, but it is going to be very rare. You will have to get a villager into a mangrove swamp. Don't even bother with swamps because they're rare as all get out, and I don't know why. But it'll work in a regular swamp too. But you have to get a master librarian in a swamp biome, which is incredibly rare to begin with. You'll have to actually cure a zombie villager in a mangrove swamp in order to do that. And on top of that, you won't be able to get the max level of most of the important enchantments, such as Unbreaking. It'll only go up to level 2. Protection will only go up to level 3. Sharpness will only go up to level 3, etc. And also, you'll only be able to get each enchanted book from one biome. So, for example, fire protection is only accessible through desert villages. You cannot get them through any other village. You can't get them from savanna villages like the one over there. Anyway, there are some very different opinions on villager trading, and I will be covering all the intricacies and my thoughts and the community's thoughts on this, because I did have some people saying, you know, villagers are really OP right now. I don't think they should be offering mending at all. Other people were saying, you know what, villagers are fine the way they are right now. I don't see why Mojang had to change them at all, including the multi-curing thing. So I'll be covering that as well as what the community has said and what I think on it in another video. But until then, I will see you guys. Take care. Calcium Capius Modem Tardum. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.